everybody. I just wanted to come in and give everybody a rundown of how Picture Week's going to go. This is Tiffany Hutchins-Bonds. She is our photographer this year, and she's also our Mommy and Me teacher on Mondays. So Tiffany is a fantastic photographer, and I cannot wait for her to be a part of this. But we just wanted to come on here and kind of let everybody know how Picture Week goes. Picture Week is March the 15th to the 19th, and we are going to make it go as easy as possible for you. I know we have several new moms, new dance parents that are a little bit unaware of how it runs. So first of all, I sent out an email with our ad information. The ads are just like when you would go to a football game, you get an ad in the football program. It would be the same thing for our dance program. So each dancer, in order to be in our program, needs to purchase an ad. All of that information is in the packet that I emailed out. If you would like a hard copy, we have copies here at the studio. It just gives you a rundown of how everything is. With proofing your ads, just make sure you go over this. And there's color packages, there's black and white packages, and then there's also, like, you could do a personal message. That is, like, on the back, you can just put, like, to so-and-so, we cannot wait to see you shine on stage type of things. We also have a top ad salesman. If you sell over $800 worth of ads, then you will get a free full color photo in the program, 2 free tickets, and the winner will also receive a chance to purchase their recital tickets early. That's going to affect it. All right, so what we kind of wanted to do, our main reason for meeting today is to go over like our picture packages and how it's going to go the day of, the week of pictures. Do you want to talk about packages first, or do we want to talk about how it goes?
There's a printout here at the studio. You can grab one from Jasmine, or they have it placed on the wall outside. And I just have a list of, not demands, but information that can help us run smoothly from the time you get here at the studio to the time you leave. So the order forms are distributed by email from the dance studio, and have all your forms filled out before you get here, if you know what your package is wanting.
Yeah, that's a really good thing right there. Like, I think we gave out to most dancers that was here this week your package form. We can also email this out, right? We can send this, and we can email it out too if you want to print it off at home, or we have more here. But she's right, this will help. If you want to go ahead and know and have what you want when you get here, it'll be so much easier for us. We'll know how many pictures we need to take and everything.
Yeah, and if you have the bottom filled out with your check or cash, don't fill out your credit card information. Just check mark the credit card, and then once you get here, we'll swipe your card because we don't want any of those numbers getting out. But the class photos, when you pick your package, all of the class photos are in each package, so you don't have to worry about ordering one of those separate, but they only come in the packages, so you have to order a package to get a class photo. And we just encourage all of the students to be here that week, because we want to show off all of our dancers in our classes and not just some people. So be sure to be here that week specifically, the 15th through the
15th to the 18th, and then we're going to shift over our teacher pictures. Yes.
Yeah, so be sure to be here. Have all of your costumes ready to go. Jasmine ordered tights for everybody.
Yes, they'll be here next week, and I'll be giving those out.
Be sure to clean your shoes, have them nice and polished.
And like hair and makeup, you can do however you want. Unless your class specifies a certain hairstyle or anything, you can do it however you would like to. I know many of our little girls, their costumes came with like a hairpiece. That is optional unless one of your class, like if Tiffany, like if you wanted your class to wear their hairpiece, that's optional. Let's see, like you said, the tights, the costume, make sure everything fits appropriately if you need to have anything taken up. And it's really important to be dressed and ready when you get here. It will help move everything just very smoothly. If not, the small studio is going to be set up as a dressing room area for those that may be getting here straight from work, from school. You can get ready in there. This big studio is going to be set up for our photography.
Yeah, and try to be here at least, if you're not getting, even if you're getting dressed, If you're not getting dressed here, try to be at least 15 to 10 minutes early so that we're not waiting on you to do the class photo, because we would like to do the class photo first.
Yes.
That way, if you're not getting an ad or package, you can go ahead and leave. That way we have more room and that COVID safety to make sure everybody's kind of spread out and not so many people in here at once.
Yes.
But then there's also, and I'll go through the packages, but so package A is the biggest package, unless you're doing add-ons, and it comes with everything is stated clearly in here. You'll get a class photo, 8 wallets, 2 4x6s, 2 5x7s, 1 8x10, and then it goes down from there, and those are all self-explanatory except for the digital collection. So that digital package, it says $35, and that is per image. So say your dancer does an action shot and a head shot and you want both of those, it'll be $35 per image.
Oh no. Sorry.
No, you're good. $35 per image, but that will give you the right to print as many as you want, and as it'll go up to an 8x10 size. So if grandmother and the whole family wants one, it would be beneficial for you to order that digital package instead of printing it just for yourself, so that you don't spend that much money. But then we will go to the add-ons, and these are some things that we have pictures to show you.
So like on the digital package, like if that was just that one image, but if they wanted to purchase the class photo, they'd come down here to the add-ons and add on the class photo. Is that correct?
Yes. So the class photo add-on is only in the digital package. So if you purchase the $35 digital package and you want to add the class photo because it's not in there, you can get that one digital for $10 versus the $35 image. I'm glad you said something.
And then on these packages, that's the same photo, correct? Like it's the same photo for the 8x10.
It doesn't have to be.
Okay.
So if you want it comes with 2 5x7s. Say you have an action shot and a head shot, and you would really like both of those. I can split the package. You just have to notate that on your order form. So Miss Amber will be helping me that day, and we will put the image number and say, we'll just have Amber write 5x7 image number this and 5x7 image number that. So just make sure you notate that in your package. If not, the one you choose will be the one for the whole package.
Okay. That's correct. That was some of the questions we had some people asking this week.
So things that are easy to kind of see. These are the keychains that you can order that are $10 add-ons. And then we have luggage tags. This one's the luggage tag up here, and then the keychain down here. And those are all $10. And I don't have a picture of the aluminum water bottle, but it's just an image printed on there. So whichever image you choose, we just have to, that just prints on straight onto that water bottle. And then the tote bag, I think I have a picture of the tote bag.
I love these.
I do too.
Love the tote bags.
So if you want, we can also put the dancer's name, or I can put the studio's name on that. It doesn't have to be just a picture. If you want it designed, you can let me know and I can design it for you. You just have to notate it on your order form. Say, have Tiffany contact me to design my tote bag. And I can design it with the dancer's name or anything you want on it. If not, if you don't notate it on your order form, I will just order the dancer's picture on there. And then a 10x13 banner, basically it's long and skinny, and then if you want, it will be, it's designed, and then it'll have a border around it, the dancer's name or either the studio name, and then either 2 pictures of the dancer, one vertical and one horizontal, or however we design it. So that one's specifically designed for your dancer. And then pop sockets for your cell phones. It'll just be the dancer's, basically the head of the dancer. If not, we can kind of scoot the image back and do, if it's an action shot, it'll be, you know, the full dancer's body.
That'd be neat.
And then here is the accordion album. And then this one's kind of, if you look at the pictures, yes. You have the front cover on the right, the back cover on the left, and those two magnetize to the refrigerator. So you can, easily see it every day. Then you have, once you accordion it open, you have the inside page, which we can design per dancer. So if your dancer is a boy, we can do it in boy colors, and we can do boy line art for dancing. We can do whatever you want on the front cover, whatever name you want. Same with the back cover. If you like the studio's name on there, we can do the studio on the back cover. We can do basically whatever. But this is just what I designed. My little girl's in my Mommy and Me class. So I designed this for her, and this is what my daughter's is going to look like. But if you order this, I just have to have your phone number on the order form so that I can call you and design this per your dancer. And they come in a pack of 3. So I'm giving one to my mother and my mother-in-law, and then keeping one for myself. So it's a great deal. You get basically three albums of your dancer.
For $65.
It's for $65, and it has either, if you have multiple classes, you can do one picture per multiple class, or one picture of in different poses of that one class.
I love that. Oh, that's probably my favorite thing we're offering.
Yes, and then you have the silhouettes, the statuettes, and that is one image of your dancer cut out specifically and printed on an acrylic, and it stands up. So it's kind of like a trophy of your dancer. So it can sit right next to the trophy they get at recital, and show off as a momentum from that year.
Love it.
And then we have buttons, and those are just standard like you would get with the football program or anything like that. It can have just a picture, or if you notate it on your order form, I can have the dancer's name put on it.
A lot of our dance moms love these for recital. That way they come in, they have their dancer's pin, so they know that's my dancer on the stage. That's a really good one for our recital moms.
Yes, or grandparents to show off their dancers.
Oh yes, my grandmother would have loved that.
It's like their prom corsage.
Yes, absolutely.
They're coming ready to showcase. But then extra add-ons are basically just pictures. You have the 11 by 14, which is not in any of the packages. It's basically a wall print. So it'll be about this big, and it'll come in a print. And if you notate it, if you have them call me, I can order a frame to fit that if you want. The frame price is not on here, but if you order that 11 by 14 and you want me to source a frame for it, I sure can. And then 8 by 10s, 5 by 7s, wallets, 4 by 6s, class photo you can add, and a magnet. So the magnet will be square, or we can do circle, whichever one you notate. If you don't notate, it will be square. And then buttons, which we already notated on that. But that's all for the packages. Yes. But as far as what the photo backdrop is going to look like, we're going to do it on white. So it will look like these down here on white, all white, so your dancer pops off the background. And then we will have the option to do colored gel backgrounds. So if your dancer's outfit is purple and you want a purple spotlight behind her, we can do that purple gel on that white, and it will change the backdrop to the color that matches their outfit. Or if they want to do an action shot with a gel on it. So we can have those two different options, but all class photos will be just strictly on the white.
Yes. And we're also doing too where you can see your picture before, like, to make your package choice.
Yeah, my computer and my phone will be hooked up to, or my computer and my camera will be hooked together, so you'll be streaming or seeing my photo in real time. So once I take a picture of your dancer, it will automatically sync to my laptop where you'll be standing, the parent will be standing, and then they can pick the photo for their package right there. And you'll be able to see it nice and big, so you can say, oh, well, her eyes were closed or her hair was messed up, we need to reshoot, versus seeing it on a little bitty screen.
Yeah, so the way that will work is when it's time for your class photo, like we said, about 15 minutes early would be great because you don't ever know, we may be running a little bit early and to get everybody in and out, transition, especially with COVID, social distancing. But when they come in dressed and ready to go, hopefully we're going to start with a class photo is what we was wanting to do. That will be just the class. The parents will stay in the lobby, and we are working on picture poses this week and then next week in our classes. That way our dancers will be ready to go when they come in. They'll know their class photo, they'll know what picture poses they need, and that way it'll run really smoothly.
Yeah, so moms, if you want to have a picture of your dancer in that pose so that if you need to show us, we can have that, or dancers, you know, if you're over the age where you have a cell phone, you can show us the pose or bring it printed out so that we know, hey, this is what we're doing, so you don't come in and say, I don't know what to do.
Yes. And so you'll come in, we'll do the group pose, and then for the individual, let's just do like one parent at a time to come in. That way you can be sitting at the table looking for those images that come through. We're going to have it set up in the big studio. That way when you come in, we will get the dancer ready in their pose. Tiffany will take the pictures and you pick your package at the same time. When we do that, when you come in that time, go ahead and bring in your money and everything for your package. And we also need to know your ads. Like if you're getting a collage, that's 5 photos that we know we need to get secured in. That's 5 photos we need to get secured in. So we need to know, like, I'm getting package A, and I'm also getting a colored collage. So we'll need to know what package and what ad you need. That way Tiffany can take those amount of pictures, and we know how many poses to provide them with.
Yeah, and the image numbers for Jasmine to give to the printer so that they can do the ad correctly.
Yes, and so like if you are just doing a headshot, Tiffany needs to know to come in and do a headshot, or if you're just doing 1/4 of a page, or if you're doing a split page, the split page are going vertical. Sorry, that way I'm not giving them a pose where they're laying down. They need to have a pose where they're standing straight up. That way they're going to be on that vertical split page. So we'll just need to know those things ahead of time. So please look over those ad forms and our picture packages so you'll know exactly what you need. It'll be such a smooth transition that day. We will not have dance that day. It's strictly pictures all week. So as soon as they're done with their class photo and their individual, they are free to leave unless they're in another class later on that afternoon. Let's see. And once you get all of that information in, we will have to proof our ads. You must proof your ads by the week of March 29th to April 1st. We're kind of in a rush order for these since COVID has pushed us back a little bit in order to get all of their ads into the printer. That way they can do a proof. They will send me back the proof, and we will do a final proof the last week of April. That way I can send it to them and get the programs ready. Trying to think, are we missing anything? I think just make sure that your dancer is dressed and ready in their full costume, tights. Some classes, I know some of my classes, I've asked them to bring their ballet and tap shoes. That way you can have 2 different pictures. Tiffany, I don't know, are you doing both? Are you doing, okay. So if you have like a combination class, you may want to ask your teacher, like, okay, what shoes do I need to bring? Let's see, I'm trying to think anything else. Hair and makeup, however you want it to be, unless your teacher specifies otherwise. I think that's it.
That's it. We can't wait to see
y'all
at picture
I'm so
week.
excited. All right, if you have any questions, please let me know. Send me an email, stop by the studio, and we cannot wait to see you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.